Hey, Draymond, I just was curious to get your thoughts on this. I was talking to Omri Caspi, and he said he felt so comfortable playing this system because it reminds him of the international game. And I was saying to him, I'm an older guy. Remember how basketball used to be played in this country? It's almost like it's come full circle. You've grown up in this system, so you may be taking it for granted. But what's it like playing the kind of system night after night that a lot of teams are now starting to, the team you played tonight is doing the same thing. They're trying to do you.
I think it's great. Obviously, I think basketball it goes in waves. It's 1 minute the game's like this, the next minute it's like that, and right now, we've had the most success over the last 3 years, and when you have success, teams are going to mock that, and so I've been seeing not only them, I've been seeing quite a few teams, starting to kind of take that philosophy. But at the end of the day, it's been great to kind of, you know, grow accustomed to this system and be a part of it.
Draymond, during this stretch, the defense, we've talked to you about that the last few days, but on a night when you block 5 shots, do you like your line on a night like tonight, or a night where you're knocking down a few threes or somewhere in the middle? And also just what has it meant to have so many guys contributing to this winning streak?
It's been great, to have, like you said, so many guys contributing in different ways. That's what we talked about early on was our depth, and guys have stepped up. But also, I think that we've been a lot better on the defensive end, which has been the key to this streak. And I like a line like that. It kind of shows that you did everything on the floor and not just one thing. So I definitely enjoy having a stat line like that if it means anything, I guess.
How much did you enjoy your first game against Embiid, and how much was he talking out there? He kind of said the other day he was gonna.
That was fun. He's one of the guys who I watch play, and one of my favorite things is when he get a foul on the guy. I didn't like it tonight. He got the first foul on Zaza. I'm like, he gonna foul out. But I love when he draw fouls on guys and he look at their bench like, hey, get him out the game. Get them out the game. That's how I grew up playing the game. And he is all of that. So I enjoy it. He said a little bit tonight. I'm expecting. We talked after the game. I'm expecting a little bit more. A little more words when they're at home next week, and it should be fun though. But when him and K start barking at each other, like I don't understand why that's a double technical. Like it's basketball. Like I think the fans love to see that. As for instance when me and Dennis Smith, had said our words earlier in the season. The referee let us talk, and we continued on, and the game continued on. Like double tech guys for that, I really don't understand that. Like it's. At the end of the day, it's basketball, it's entertainment, and that's entertaining. It's not like they're disrespecting the game, they're disrespecting each other, they're not into each other's face, barking. They're saying something and walking the other way. Like, it's basketball. So why won't you let that happen? That makes the game more fun. It hypes those two guys up to go at each other even more. Then the game gets better. It gets more interesting. So, I'm a big fan of it. I'm a fan of the way he played, the way he carries himself. The talking and all that. I like it. I think more guys should be that way.
Draymond, when you look at Kevin's game tonight, and even just throughout his career, what do you take away from just his ability to be efficient in all areas of the floor?
That's one thing K prides himself on. He really prides himself on efficiency. Not getting 29 points on 28 shots. He really he's a special player. He 29 on 18 shots. That's not many people can do that. So it's great. Obviously it's great for us, but that's been, him his entire career, and it's a special thing to watch, it's a special thing to be a part of, to play with someone like that.
Draymond, when you play with an upcoming talent for the first time, is there like an approach like I'm going to send a message defensively?
You definitely want to send a message. You should always have that approach when you're playing against someone for the first time and every time. That's just, we compete. That's what we do for a living. So I think you definitely should have that approach. Also playing against these guys for the first time, Ben and, Joe, I watched a lot of film on them yesterday and just, try to figure out what they want to go to, because it's like they've been wreaking havoc over there, in the East this year. So just kind of been watching. Like I said, I watched a lot of film on them yesterday just to kind of figure out some of the things, some of their habits, and try to, stop them. But, they're both special talents and going to be really, really good in this league.
Draymond, did this thing turn for you guys with that loss to the Pistons, or with the way you guys ran over the Clippers down there the day after?
I mean, I don't think it necessarily turned with either one. We know what we're capable of. We knew we just needed to lock in and focus. Our focus level wasn't there in that Detroit game. Mine in particular was horrible. And, we knew, all right, it's time to turn it on. It's time to lock in and focus and win some games. And so we've done that, and most importantly, it's been done with the defense. And once we picked that up, we knew we'd win games. It was just a matter of focusing in and doing that.